What's up guys, and welcome back to another beat selling vlog. It has been another month. It's gone by so quick, and it has been an interesting month to say the least, because June I have noticed a considerable drop in a couple of metrics, and also this has probably been one of my worst months so far this year. But a lot of things have been happening, and I've been doing a lot of changes and a lot of additions to my beat selling brand, so I'm going to go through in this video what I have been up to this month to continue to try and optimize my beat store as much as possible. And as always, with these beat selling vlogs, I'm going to give you a rundown of the stats for this month, the sales for this month, and also the progress towards that $10,000, which is the whole purpose of this beat selling challenge that I'm on in 2023. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Joe Gautry and I'm the music producer behind JG Music, and subscribe to this channel if you are new, as it is the best way to support the channel. And if you're interested in anything to do with beat marketing to music producing advice, etc, etc, etc. So what we're going to do today is we are starting off with the earnings this month. I thought I would actually jump straight in the deep end. Normally I do this at the end of the videos, but I'm going to do it at the start today so you can see how much we earned this month so far. Now, this is the last day of the month, so there could be some last minute beat sales to add to this, but I highly doubt it. I thought this would be the best time to do it because I had a custom beat sale invoice get sent out yesterday and get paid, so I can add it to this to make it look like I've had a better month from the JG Beat side of my music production that I actually have. So June, as I said, it was my second worst month of the year so far, or if you want to be positive, my fifth best month of the year, how we want to look at it. So as of the date, February was my worst month so far with $470 worth of beat sales. Now this month, $695. To some of you that may be a lot, to some of you may not be a lot. It's just where I am with my current beat selling journey. So what I would assume from this is a worse month for me, just based on how I've been doing this year so far. So $695, a lot of this, probably half of this, is actually tied up in custom beat making services. So as I continue to emphasize in all my videos, custom beat selling is one of the best way to make money as a beat seller. Trust me, like, without custom beat making, you could take a considerable amount of money off of how much I've earned so far this year, and it's also a great income, and it's also a great way to start building a nice relationship with clients. So with that all said, how this is sort of panned out is we are still on target to get that $10,000 from the JG Beats and the 10,000 Beat Selling Challenge by the end of the year. And as you can see here, in terms of like how it's been so far, we had a massive dip in the middle of June here because it was quiet. But I'm going to show you the BeatStars metrics because that's the only place I've got sales this month outside of custom beat making services. Custom beat making services, I use my own invoicing system, and even though I got it from Instagram, they have found me from JG Beats, so I count it because it's part of the JG Beats services that I provide. So first thing we're going to do is look at the stats in terms of the plays for BeatStars, because this is the first thing I noticed, which had a little bit of a dip this month. Normally I get anywhere from 9,000 to 10,000 plays a month on BeatStars. You can see we've had a considerable drop down to 8,317. Now I've had some of you in the comments this month saying that all your views are down. You're not alone. The same thing's happening to me at the moment. Something that I could probably consider is the reason for this is, it's coming to the summer, people starting to go on holiday, focus on other things, the weather's nice, people are spending money, enjoying themselves. I think even just with music production work in general, my freelance side of things do get a little bit quiet in June, July because people are going on holidays and stuff like that. But it's not making excuses for the fact that, you could be doing better, but it's just how it is. In summer, people have things to do, people are busy. So if your streams or views are down, don't worry too much because it's just a time of the year. And I'm sure July will either pick up or be the same as June. Who knows? Now, when it comes to the free downloads, though, on that front, things have actually been better than last month. I had a very bad month of free downloads in May, even though I actually did all right in terms of beat selling. 122 free downloads this month from BeatStars, another 6 on Airbit as well. And from my Beat Store, which I have a Wix account with, I got another, I think, 10 email addresses from that from people signing up for the exclusive discount. So even though it's been a quiet month, things are still growing on the whole email subscriber and email capture front. So that is very good, and hopefully out of them 122 free downloads, some of them will come back and purchase a beat license in the future. Now when it comes to the actual beat selling breakdown of BeatStars, you will know if you watch my channel regularly that I get 3 sources of income for beat selling on BeatStars. One of them is the Pro page, the Facebook BeatStars Marketplace, and my Blaze players, which is linked to my website. Now this month I've only got sales from my website marketplace on BeatStars. So the web web marketplace for BeatStars. I cannot speak today, but normally this is weird because if we look at last month, even last month I was getting sales on the Pro page. I got 2 sales on my actual website, and I got a sale on the Pro page last month. Meanwhile, this month it has definitely been a weird month because Pro page relies on YouTube traffic, so I haven't been getting sales from YouTube this month. And the Blaze Player, it's a combination of a lot of different things: SoundCloud, AudioMac, YouTube as well, in fact, Facebook, Instagram, Google search traffic, and email marketing. So the fact I haven't got any sales at all on my website this month, considering so many things driving traffic to it, makes me suggest that there's just been an overall dip in impressions everywhere in my JG Beats brand, which again we can probably put down to the time of the year. We don't know. But I've made $334 worth of sales this month, 510 gross if we don't include any discounts on there. I was running a buy one get one free all month, and today is the last day of it, so I'll be sending an email blast out. So maybe before midnight tonight we might get another beat sale with that buy one get one free. My email subscribers making the most of it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling confident just the way this month has gone. So that's the rundown of BeatStars and the YouTube Type Beat channel as well. We can have a look at this because this month as well, even though I said at the start of this month I was going to try and get to 1,000 subscribers, we didn't, which isn't the end of the world because we did a really good month for subscribers still. Watch time was about the same, but again the views were down, and it's a common theme this month that views are down. But you know, the YouTube Type Beat channel is ticking along how it is. I have my style that I upload. I changed my thumbnails and the click-through rate has gone up a lot on that, so a lot of my returning subscribers are coming back more often. But even though that, the views have still been down, which shows that I actually get a lot of views from non-subscribers, which you can actually think is a good thing when you look at it like that. Now, the two things that I've been really starting to focus on in the past week now and going forward is SoundCloud and AudioMac, as I mentioned, as traffic drivers to my actual Blaze Player website, which I'm using Wix for. Now, SoundCloud, again, I've only been doing it since this beat here. So it's been, actually no, I've actually more. Lights off. From this beat here all the way up. And even though you can see I haven't been getting many views, I've actually already had 2 inquiries about beats. People who've messaged me on Instagram who've come across from SoundCloud. So I'm not even worried about how many views I get because for some reason it's for the past 7 days. The fact I've had 2 people message and inquire about beats shows that SoundCloud is working. So no matter what the views are, I'm going to continue to upload to SoundCloud because I'm so far behind. I've only got 73 tracks uploaded so far and I have over 300 beats. So you got to think in that time, uploading 2 to 3 beats a day, probably cover content for the rest of the year now on SoundCloud sorted, so that's nothing that I need to worry about on that front. Probably will get some beat sales out SoundCloud this year, so definitely worth it. And a similar story to AudioMac. I mean, AudioMac, you can see I've only got 12 monthly listeners and 94 plays, which you would think is rubbish, but this has to be expected when you first start a new channel, whether it be on AudioMac or any music streaming service. It takes time, so I'm not worried about that at all. One thing I love about AudioMac is how easy and seamless it is to actually put links and websites into bios and stuff. So AudioMac, like DJ Payne uses it as well, and he gets a lot of views on there, so I'm going to think this is a slow burner, but this is a little hidden gem that maybe I'll check back with you in about 60 days and we'll see how we're doing with AudioMac. And then the last one, a little bit of a shout out to Airbit because I use YouTube monetization for that, so I am still trying to upload onto there. YouTube monetization has actually saved me from someone illegally, well not illegally, but infringing copyright on one of my beats. Someone actually tried to upload, and they did successfully upload a beat onto Spotify using one of my beats that they haven't purchased. They purchased nothing at all, in fact no license or anything. They just downloaded the beat for free, which you can do because I do free for non-profit without a tag, which is my gimmick, and I always say that you have to risk that people will try and do this, but I've never caught anyone out until now. But it was very simple. I just managed to find out who their distributor was using the monetize on YouTube by Airbit, so Airbit I have to thank for this. And I contacted the distributor and just said that someone had uploaded a track using one of my beats without my permission. They had 3 days to give proof of a license. I also messaged them on Instagram just saying what the situation was, and they could purchase a license. It wasn't too late. They said no, they didn't have the money. They apologized, to be fair to them, and then it was taken down 3 days later. So yeah, big shout out to Airbit for that. But yeah, so that is the breakdown of June. It's been a little bit of a quiet month, second worst month so far this year for earnings. I do expect July to pick up a little bit more because I've been focusing a lot on the sort of content I'm uploading, and I do think it will have a knock-on effect. And hopefully, fingers crossed, next month I'll finally get my YouTube Type Beat channel monetized, which would be a cool little milestone along the way. But yeah, guys, I hope your beat selling journey is going well. If June has been a quiet month for you, I'm sure it's going to pick up in the next month. If you had a good month, then you've done very well for yourself, because I think June's been a little bit of a curse for me. We'll have to check in next year to see what it's like, to see if there's a common pattern here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this beat selling vlog. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and that subscribe button as well if you're not subscribed already. Keep making beats, and I'll see you in the next video.